Hello, my friends. Thanks for joining me today. I want to give you a glimpse of what is growing in our yard. Since moving in to this new old home of ours, it has been absolutely magical to see everything blooming, just feeling like we're surrounded by so much green and beauty and wonder. It's so fun because we didn't plant any of this. The previous owners over the many years have put all this in the ground. And so to just come in and enjoy it, well, it's just an absolute treat to walk around and see what's coming up. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the things that are blooming in the yard. And then I have some projects that we've been working on outside to share with you. Now, I actually got a comment from someone when I explained that it may take us a while before we're sharing any inside makeovers. And this commenter expressed some frustration that, she didn't want it to take so long. And let me tell you, I hear you. I don't want it to take very long either. I am itching to get on the inside and start working as well. However, we have had a very stressful season of life, and it just feels nice to relax a little bit and enjoy what we have. I know that the time will come that we'll work on in the inside, but for now, we're enjoying the yard because we haven't had a yard for over 5 years. And those were 5 important years of my kids' upbringing. And so to just have a yard, so many things blooming, and the opportunity to spend more time outdoors has been therapy for our souls. And so we're just enjoying every bit of it. And I hope you enjoy just seeing what's growing, what's coming to life, and getting a little bit of our new heaven here in the country. Seeing what's blooming in our yard. Kevin and I have always dreamed of having a yard where different things kind of bloom all season long and you get these waves of different color, and that is absolutely what we're discovering. I almost feel a little guilty enjoying it because we didn't put in the work to create this vision, but I have to tell you, it's magical, and we appreciate the previous owners' vision for this yard so much. We are just loving it. Anyway, that leads me to sharing with you today's video sponsor, which is RainPoint. And they make like smart water timers to help you water your yard, set timers on your hoses and things like that. They're Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled. Anyway, I'm really excited about this because we do not have any sort of automated sprinkler system. This is an older home, it's never been installed. There's a lot of different hose points and a lot to water, but none of it is automated. So I'm really hoping that this works and that we can get it going and experiment with it to see if we can make this part of our lives easier, because it's a lot to think about, moving hoses and when to water. So I'm really excited to try this. Let's open it up, install it, and give it a try. As I'm opening this box, let me take a minute to tell you a little bit more about RainPoint. So particularly this product that they sent me to try, it's a smart sprinkler timer. So you can set it up with your sprinkling system, your hoses, and time it to start it when you need it to. And it's really easy to set up. You just put the batteries in. They do have a lot of solar powered options as well. Definitely check out their website because there's a lot of options. And I want to make sure you know that I will leave all the links to RainPoint and this product and a relevant coupon code for you in the description. So please check that out below. So then this one, since it's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled, you can connect it to a power point that's close to a router, and we happen to have one in our garage. So we hooked it up, got it connected to that router, downloaded the app, and did all the magic, you know, that these cool devices know how to do, and connected it with the actual timer itself. It's really neat because you can play around in the app. You can set your start time. You can set a duration or an interval when you want it. So we did every 2 days for this particular section of grass that we're looking at connecting this with. So really cool capabilities. But of course you need to connect the sprinkler timer to your water source. For us, this is this little well spigot here in our yard. And then you connect the hose to that as well. Then from there, you just make sure that the water's on and then put it on whatever sprinkler that you need and whatever spot you need. So really cool. It's kind of this bridge between your water source and your sprinkler that automates the whole process. Now the spot that we really need to baby right now is this little plot of grass behind our chicken coop because we planted a lot of little baby trees here, apple trees, peach trees. So this is going to be a bit of an orchard space for us. And we need to make sure that it gets water on there. So this RainPoint is going to come in real handy. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about RainPoint. Definitely check out their website, see all the many products that they have. They are on a mission to create more water efficient gardening tools for gardeners and helping us save water while creating more possibilities to simplify our garden efforts. It's really cool. Anyway, big thanks to RainPoint, my sponsor for this video, and we will continue. So the most exciting project that we've added to our yard so far, for me anyway, has been this clothesline. I have wanted a clothesline for so many years, and I'm going to actually do a separate video and blog post with a tutorial so that if you want to learn how to make this from like start to finish, you'll be able to get those instructions, and I'll leave that link below. But let me tell you, there is nothing better than fresh, clean linens, sun-dried on a clothesline. The smell is incredible. They get so crisp and they just feel good and they smell good. And I don't know, maybe it's the Anne of Green Gables side of me that just loves the romantic nature of a clothesline itself. But if you've never tried drying your clothes and sheets and linens outside, it is the funnest, most rewarding thing. I just love this clothesline. So let me know if you have one, if you use it, and if you don't, you may want to consider checking out my next video and blog post to learn how to make one. We definitely did more of a detailed look with these scroll-like corbels and gave it some detail. We painted it blue and white to match our house, the exterior of our house anyway. So really fun. You can play with different looks, but we are loving it. Another fun project we did was to get this pond and fountain up and going. The previous owners had the pond there already made, but the fountain was stored away. So my daughter made that her personal project to get that cleaned out and set up. And then of course she had to go and buy some fish to include in the pond. It's been so fun. I catch the kids out there with their feet dipped in there. It's just so cute. The next thing we finished up was the chicken coop, and I gave you glimpses of this when we were getting settled in another video, but we finally finished up the chicken coop. At least, there are some small unfinished things, but it's as good as it's gonna get for quite some time. But oh, I just adore this chicken coop, and I'm also going to do a blog post on this because there's so many details I want to share. So check for that if you're like dying to know more details about it. But we actually used some plans that we found online, and I'm going to link them for you below. And then we customized it. We added the shingles that we found up in our attic that were left over from the house. And we painted it blue and white and did different trim styles just to give it our own style. But the plans were way helpful to give us somewhere to start. And of course, it's just a blast to gather eggs from your own backyard. It is so rewarding. And we have found our new location where we live, since it's not so far up in the mountains. There are far less predators for our chickens, and we've been able to keep them all alive and well. And we have eggs coming out of our ears more than we need, and that feels like such a blessing. Now, in this chicken coop plans, there are a few things that we wish we would have done different. I don't think we needed the 2 side windows on the outside. They're meant for venting, but we found it probably would have been better to just close those up and insulate it so that they stay warmer in the winter. But anyway, I'll talk more details on the blog post about what we would have done differently and what we loved about it, so that you can learn more if you want to know more about our chicken coop. Thanks for joining me as we took a look at all the growth happening in our new home and the projects that we're working on outside. We are loving our new area. I love my daily walks and seeing new things and discovering new scenery, and we're just so happy. Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. I'll be back very soon to share more inspiration for the keeper of the home.